let's bring in our other panelists now, talk about the mayor's numbers, and also there are some striking differences in the new ward map. So Jim and Ed are back with more on that.
And we will talk about that in just a moment. Ed, you spoke to the Lightfoot campaign last night, and they were very confident. So what happened?
I'm really very surprised that their get out the vote effort failed. This was their crowning achievement. They spent an untold amount of money on texting potential voters. They knew who their so-called persuadable voters were. They spent the weekend working with audiences of black women. They were confident black women were going to help her make the runoff. And obviously that all failed. Now, what we don't know is whether Lightfoot simply was such an unpopular candidate at this time that no matter how good her campaign apparatus was, they couldn't help her, or was it just simply a failure of all the above? We don't know, but it's a terribly disappointing night for the Lightfoot campaign, and I'm talking about the people who worked for her, crafted her messaging, and expected to make the runoff.
Now let's talk about this new ward map, right? The 34th ward, let's just take this ward for, an example. This is the old 34th ward on the far south side of the city, and this is where it is right now.
And this is the new 34th ward. So some Chicagoans will remember that Wilson Frost, one of the lions of city council, head of the finance committee, potential mayor years ago, he came out of the original 34th ward, the one you see there that occupies parts of Roseland and Pullman on the far south side, a dominant African-American, very proud community ward. And the map makers essentially moved them all the way across town to now it's essentially Fulton Market and downtown. And the candidates who...
Let's go back to the 34th ward, folks. Yeah, we'll get to the 36th in a minute.
The candidates who are running tonight in the 34th ward are both white men. And you could argue that their new ward is probably the wealthiest in the city because it includes all the tech companies in Fulton Market, the new development, Sterling Bay, so on and so forth. And we're talking about this area right here. It's as if the map makers said, you know what, we're just going to make this old one disappear. Now, there is some circumstantial evidence that the former alderman, Carrie Austin, who of course is under federal investigation and resigned, just threw her hands up in the map-making meetings and said, I'm done with this. You guys just do whatever you want with this ward. And that's exactly what they did.
And they did, radically different. Do we have the vote numbers for the 34th ward? Let's see what's going on in that race there. Apparently we don't. Let's go to the map of the 30. There we are. Here we go. Bill Conway, who once ran for Cook County State's Attorney on the Democratic side, is easily leading Jim Ascott.
Now Bill Conway once ran against Kim Fox as Cook County State's Attorney. He's an up-and-comer. He comes from a well-funded family. Jim Ascott clearly did not make the grade. He's losing tonight, and he's a former head of the Board of Realtors and a realtor himself.
All right, let's go to the map of the 36th ward, the old map and the new map of the 36th ward. Wait till that comes up. There it is here, Ed. So this is the old map on the northwest side of Chicago. This is the old 36th
ward that was a Hispanic-dominant ward, and now here it is here. It looks like a kid's seesaw with one seat here, one there, and a big line in between. But it does maintain a Hispanic majority. And if we can take a look at the candidates and their numbers right now, we can talk a little bit about who's leading and why.
Here we go.
Here we go. So you can see Gilbert Villegas, who is the incumbent, is having a tough time. And his opponent, she goes by Lori Torres Witt. She is a staffer for the congresswoman from the newly drawn Hispanic ward, and she also is a CTU board member, executive board member. So this is, at this point, unless some numbers change overnight or into March, this is a heck of a race. This is a heck of a race.
It looks like it's heading for a runoff. Joe and Erica, back to you.
All right. Yeah, just one quick clarification, Leslie. You wanted to point out that Carrie Austin is retiring, right?
Yes, Carrie Austin is retiring effective May 12th with me. She did not. She did not resign.
Right. And she spoke about health issues that she has, but also there are some investigations.
Well, no, that is, but she has been a member of the council a long time, and she still is a member of the council. And one of the things that Carrie did when we were redrawing the maps, because as you know, the population shift had been so much that she basically sacrificed herself so that there could be populations on the south side.
Okay. So some of these aldermanic races. I know, Sylvia, you had your eye on a couple of these, including we started to show like the 26th and the 30th. They were talking about 34. So when you look at the redrawn maps and where these incumbents are failing or where they are having victories, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm really curious about 26 because you have outgoing Alderman Maldonado, who's been there a very, very long time, and you've got some real community activists, Jesse Fuentes, running in that ward, versus I'm too old to know a lot about modern music, but Julian Perez is a very well-known DJ.
Right.
Was on the radio airwaves for a very, very long time, and actually moved into the ward to run. So it's interesting to sort of see he had a lot of name recognition, and I think he had about a third of the vote last time that we looked. I was also really curious about the 30th because in that ward you also have an incumbent that's not running again, and you have Jessica Gutierrez, who's a daughter of former Congressman Gutierrez, running.
Yes.
So I'm curious to see how she's faring tonight.
Yeah,
right, well-
I don't know if we can get those numbers up here, guys. We're talking about 26
6
and
and 30.
30 when
Yeah.
you get a chance. Maybe
Yeah,
we
we'll
take
keep
a
our
peek.
eye on those and get those numbers shortly.
Leslie, you made an interesting comment a minute ago. I wonder what the next couple of months are going to be like at City Hall.
Oh
Wow.
man, it's going to be tough.
I'm staying in my office on the south side.
Well, my organization's been doing a lot around the migrant crisis, and we actually have been working with the mayor's office
Well,
and with the state on that, and that's one where we can't stand still because there's just so much happening that we need to effectively move on. So. It's yeah. I mean, we hope City Hall does not go silent
I'm hoping that the mayor's final days are her completing those things that she said she was going to do and that were in the process of getting done, and to let her legacy be one that she can really be proud of. So, the things that we're doing with the housing and the condos and making sure that they get the repairs that they need to keep people in their places, just to see that she carries out the things that she's implemented and go out on a high note.
All right. Now, we were showing just a minute ago that 26th ward, Sylvia, that you were talking about here. So Fuentes.
Yeah, Jessica Fuentes, longtime community activist, co-chair of the Puerto Rican Agenda.
But our DJ here is Julian
Perez,
Mayor.
longtime DJ,
Okay.
hip hop,
Jumpin' Julian
house music. Yeah.
Thank
You know who he is.
I'm like, I know him.
Jumpin' Julian Perez, he moved into the ward to run, and that's why I was curious. He has obviously a lot of name recognition, and so he got a third of the vote. But it looks like with 90% that Jessica did have outgoing Alderman Maldonado's endorsement, so it looks like she might be there.